Hi. Just want to get me a little calmer. I want to explain some things about these young kids today. They have no idea. When I was in school, I couldn't read good, so I didn't like school. My friend told me about the wrestling team. He says, you go against a guy your size, and I was thinking, anybody my size isn't going to beat me, and I liked the sport. It was good. And our coaches were drilling to us that you got to push it to push it. Never stop pushing to be no quitter. Middle school, I was captain of the wrestling team. 9th grade, I was on varsity. But by 9th grade, I was into all kinds of drugs. Tripping, Quaaludes, Seconals, Tuanols, THC. And by 10th grade, I was 15 years old. And the first time I did heroin, I was 14 years old. And first time I shot heroin, I was 15. 10th grade, I got suspended. I was in 9th grade science. I was in the 10th grade. The girl had a nice set. I couldn't stop looking at him. The teacher yelled at me. And I stood up. I gave her the finger. I said, "Fuck you." And I got suspended for 4 days. And I never went back to school. After that, I started working with my father. He was old school. And he used to box. And he was good, man. But what happened is I never liked school, but I could see right away what my father was doing. You know, he installed ceramic tile, but he did a lot of big jobs, and he made good money. And he made some investments. He bought some real estate. He got 4 stores in Mount Kisco, and he got a couple 2-family houses, and he did the right thing with his money. And I could see, like, so my thinking was, I didn't need school. I was just going to do what my father does. And I go to AA and NA. And that's pretty much the same thing. Other people are doing it. So you could do it, you know? Not something that's just popped up out of nowhere. You know, these young kids, last night I was in a meeting. This kid was 21 years old. He's in trouble with the law. And believe it or not, I was in a psych ward with this kid, and I knew him. I knew him. And I told him, man, you know, you're young. You know, don't throw your life away. You see, 20 years old, I got married, I had my first kid. 25, I bought a house. So, and I always had it in my head because I got into drugs at a really young age. I started making money, you know, and it just snowballed out of control, you know. So, what happened is when I hit 30 years old, I was like, holy shit, I'm 30. It was like yesterday, I was 20. Now I'm 50. Kids today, they don't understand life. You know, when you're using drugs and you're getting high, you think you're in control, you think you know it, but people around can see something's wrong with you. I know in the other tapes, I seem like a real crazy kind of guy. Them days are over. That was the way my life went. You know, my mother stuck with me through everything. And she said to me one time, you're like a chameleon. Wherever you are, you just adjust and you fit. That's right. And I just told my brother the other day, I dealt with a lot of crazy people in my life. And when I was dealing with crazy people, I had to let them know I'm crazier. Keep them in line. Capiche? And I never tell no bullshit. My mother said, you did that, Tom? I said, yes, Mom. I would never lie to my mother or anybody. Because I had a lot of friends that used to tell a lot of bullshit, and I always see this bullshit and kept up with them. I don't want to get off the track here a little bit, but our president, I mean, you could see it. You can see he's a liar. He's a bullshit artist. It's going to catch up to him. And his balls. I mean, Iran and all this other shit that's going on in the world. You know, at first I didn't like, I liked George Bush, and then at first I thought, well, maybe he spent a lot of money, but Saddam was a bad dude, man. He was a bad dude, you know. But you know something? I felt safe with George Bush, man. You know? Sometimes, when people fear you, it's a good thing. But these young kids today, I just wish they get it, you know. We got a lot of young kids coming to AA today. We didn't have it before, but today we have a lot of fucking young kids coming. And it's good. It's good. And I tell all these young kids, stay here, man. You'll save yourself a lot of headache. You go see a psychiatrist. What's he do for you? He prescribes you some pills. Tells you, he don't say really much to you. You do all the talking. AA. You're sitting around with all kinds of guys. We all got these stories, you know, and free therapy. Put $1 in the basket if you want. If you don't, you don't. Somehow we gotta wake these young kids up. Well, let me tell you something. About women. See, rape, pedophiles, that shit just don't sit right with me. Somebody doing something like that to a little kid, or a guy forcing himself on a woman that don't want to be with him. I mean, how could you be with a woman that don't want to be with you? I mean, that's some fucked up shit. So I was in jail, and this inmate, he come around all the time from the South Bronx, Puerto Rican. He was young. I said to him, give me some business. He said, what kind of business? I said, I show self-defense for a pack. He busted up laughing. He was laughing so hard he fell on the floor. He tells the whole dorm, hey everybody, Defonce is going to show me self-defense for a pack. And these guys are laughing like you couldn't imagine. Some of them, like I say, are falling on the floor laughing so hard. You women, you pay attention, man. You're going to get self-defense real fast. One of my names also is Speed. So, I asked him if he was ready. The second he said he was ready, I ducked down faster than lightning, man. I'm going for a low blow. He's grabbing him, man, and he's going down. And like my legal aid lawyer said, the only thing she said was, have mercy on him. I showed no mercy. I showed another fast one to his throat. Now, I didn't hit the guy. He's on the ground, man. And I'm yelling at these guys. You just seen it with your own eyes. This guy's balls would be killing him. His throat, he wouldn't be able to breathe. So don't even fucking think about it. They gave me the name the Bodyguard. Guys would be coming up to me like crazy. Hey, Tommy Gun, show me this self-defense. I showed this one big Spanish, they call him Superman. You know what he said? He said, I heard you were crazy. You really are crazy. I said, crazy or not? I said, look at me, look at you. What are you, 6'2", 250 pounds? I just showed you I'll whip your ass. He smiles. The next one is still going to be a little mellow. And then we're going to talk about great medals. I got to tell you, and some other jails, because you got to know a little something.